Hi, my name is Mark, and today I would like to show you a game called Snails. It's a game published by Galacta. It's their own game. The game was created by Damian Stankowski, and I have received the game for review from Galacta, so thanks a lot for sending it. And Snails is a game about snails, but not a peaceful group of snails, but angry snails that want to fight with each other and they want to destroy other snails. So each player gets a team of snails and will fight with other snails on an island created from hex tiles. If you have ever played or heard about a computer or video game called Worms, this is like Worms on a board but with snails. This game is for 2 to 4 players. It doesn't have a solo mode, at least for now. I know that the creator of this game is thinking about the solo mode, but for now it's a game for 2 to 4 players. But I wanted to show you this game because it's really fun and really cool. I have already played this game and I love Worms. I played a lot of Worms video game back when I was at my university long time ago. And this game has this Worms vibe. It's fun, it's tactical, but it's also random. I would say for me it's like a party game, but for geeks. Today I would like to make an unboxing. I will show you what's inside this box, and in a few days I will show you another video where I will explain how the game plays, and I will tell you what I think about it. This game will be released on Spiel Essen this year. You will be able to get this game there. You will be also able to play this game on Essen if you plan to go to Essen. They will release a small mini expansion there, and they will have some promo cards. So a lot of cool things will happen with Snails this year. Let's do the unboxing, and as I said, another video will follow in a few days with explanation how the game plays. So let's unbox Snails. As you can see, this is the English edition. Here you can see how the game looks like when you play it. Let's remove the shrink and let's see what's inside. Okay, let me put it here. So we have some player sheets. You have round overview, some icons, faction special abilities. It's cool, each player gets one. This is really handy. Then you have the rulebook. The rulebook has got 16 pages. So it's not the shortest one, but everything is really well described. You have all the cards, and this is cool that you have some examples of movement, of attack. So you shouldn't have any questions after reading the rulebook. Cool, okay, all the components. And here we have a lot of punch boards. Oh, this is a small one. Here we have a lot of tokens. These are damage tokens that you place on tiles after they get damaged, because this is like a war game and your snails will fight with each other, but at the same time they will destroy the island. So place those tokens on the terrain tiles to indicate that they are damaged. Fire tokens, dynamite, mine. These are different tokens that you place on the board after using specific weapons. And here is an example of one tile, sand tile. More tiles will be here somewhere in the box. Here we have different snails. Here are the leaders, because you have 6, you can say, factions to choose from. Each leader has got a special ability. So this is a leader token that you will place on your player board to indicate which snail is performing actions in your turn. And here are the regular snails. Cool, really nice artwork, as you can see. And here we have the snails that you use for standees. Those bigger ones are the bigger ones are the leaders. And here you have also the leaders that you combine with your player board, as you can see. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so here we have a player board where you track health of your snails, and here are different leaders. And let's say that you choose this leader for your game, so you combine the player board with the leader, and this is your player board that you will place on in your play area. As I said, here you track your life of all the snails, and here you place the token of the snail that is active in the current round. Okay, even more snail tokens. Here is the round tracker. The game lasts 6 rounds. Either you destroy all your opponents before the end of the 6th round, or after the 6th round you have to check who is the winner. Player boards for each color, and the smaller snails for the standees. And here we have a lot of different terrain tiles. They are quite thick. You basically have 3 types of terrain. You have mountains, you have meadows, and you have sand. Mountains are the highest one. Then when you destroy the mountain tile, you get meadow tile, and below meadow tile you get the sand tile, and below it you have water. And when snails land in water, this is a toxic water, and they will get damage. Really, really nice. So if you place one terrain tile on the other, you will get this 3D battle area. More tiles. And here we have the game board. It looks really nice. You have this Gastropodia island. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay. And the board is double-sided because this is the default setup for the game, where it shows you what level of terrain you have to place on each of those tiles. Here you will track the toxicity of the water. You start here, so at the end of each round, when a snail is in the water, the snail will get 5 damage, but during the game it will be more and more toxic, so you have to beware. And on the other side you have a, you could say, plain board where you can create any island you want. You have some hints and instructions in the rulebook how to create your own islands, but basically it's up to you how you create the battle area. So this is cool. But this setup here on the one of the sides is the setup recommended for the game when you play it for the first time. And here we have dice. Dice are used in combat. When you attack your opponent with different weapons, you will roll those dice, and depending on the symbol on the die, you will perform different attacks. We'll see it in a second. Here are the shell tokens. You place it underneath your snail to indicate that the snail is hidden in a shell. I will show you in a second, because here we have the standees. So let's say we have a blue leader, and we place it like this. So we have our snail, and if the snail goes into the shell, you place it like this, and this brown plastic thing means that this snail is hiding in his shell. And thanks to this, he will receive less damage from your opponent. We have a cool plastic insert where you can store all the tiles and everything. My only hint is that if you punch out everything from those punch boards, you should place those punch boards underneath this plastic insert, so it will not be too loose inside the box. And here we have a lot of cards. Let me open those cards and show you how they look like, because we get a lot of, this will be quicker, a lot of cool and hilarious weapons. If you have ever played Worms video game, you will know what I mean in a second. Okay, so a lot of cards. Here, those cards are the basic cards for each player. You have 5 basic cards with basic actions. You can dig to find new weapons. You can aim to hit better. With this icon you move, and when you place an action card, you decide which side you place it, like this or this, and depending on the icon on the top part of the card, this is the action that you will use. You can move, you can hide inside your shell, you can hit another snail with with your hand. I'm not sure if snails they have hands, but you can just hit your opponent. Then you can swap the snails that are the active snail for the current round. So each player gets these 5 cards, but additionally we have a big stack of action cards, and they are divided into 2 different types. You have some special cards with some special actions, like here, for example, Medikit, that allows you to heal, or you have Barrel, that when you place a barrel inside the water, it's more and more contaminated. You have different actions that you can use, like place yourself within range 3, you have a jetpack, fishing rod, golden shovel, shovel, and these are the specific weapons for each faction, because each faction has got a specific and unique weapon that you can use after one of your snails from your team dies. Then you can use this special weapon. So we have Kunai, Rope of Through, Claw, Tentacle, Blades of Doom, and Villain's Head. So the purple cards are like, you can say, special actions that you can use, and the red cards are all the weapons. And here you can see different symbols. When you roll your dice, you have to check what are the results on the die, and then depending on the result you can perform one of the actions. Here is always the range of a weapon, how much damage it deals. This shows if the tile this attack hits get damaged or destroyed, because some weapons can even destroy the terrain. So we have bazooka, Gatling gun, grenade. This arrow means this up arrow means that you can hit snails that are on a terrain above you, because normally when you use a regular weapon, you can hit all the snails on the same level as you, or that are lower. If there is an up arrow, it means you can hit snails that are above you. Assault rifle, flail, cocktail, bow, a lot of weapons, hammer. It has got so much Worms vibe, this game. I played a lot of Worms when I was younger present, so this is really cool. Missile and revolver, glove, shuriken, sniper rifle, flamer, shotgun. You have even a cake and submachine gun, drill, and spear. So a lot of cards, and you will shuffle those cards together. You start the game with some of the cards in your hand, but during the game you can dig for other cards, but digging destroys the island. So this is the unboxing of Snails. Quite soon I will make another video where I will explain and tell you how to play this game. For now, that's it. Thanks for watching. Click the like button if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit me on my social media profiles. You will find all the links in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.